people to stand as one, because the unity of African people threatens white supremacy, threatens America, threatens Europe, and threatens everybody that represents imperialism. The unity of Africa is the worth of all of us here. Our success depends on all of us coming together. But you ban people who look like you because you are bewitched by whiteness. That makes you hate your own, and then come back and say, we don't want the people who don't come from Africa. Africa belongs to Africans. But at night, you feel comfortable banning your own. Those who banned that African brother, they don't belong to us. And they must never claim to belong to us. Those are the people who must be in this court today, because they must go to jail and rot in jail. They do not deserve to exist amongst us. So they are very scared. If you go and check them now during the day, they are working here in town for white people who treat them like dogs. They never raise their hands on those white people. When they go back home, they take out their anger of white people on defenseless Africans in our townships and in the informal settlement. Yesterday we were marching for land. We are poor because we don't have a land. These people you are banning, they don't have a land. They won't give you any land. They don't have any shop. They won't give you any shop. In Alexander, they went to chase them away from the streets and kicked their stalls. And the following day, the people of Alexander, when they woke up, they were looking for tomatoes. There was no one to sell tomatoes on the streets because they chased them away. Why, after chasing, you said they are taking your jobs? You went to chase them away in Alexander, kicked them, and then they left. You don't have tomatoes. Why are you not taking those spaces yourself and sell tomatoes? Since you said they are taking your jobs, now that they are gone, go and sell tomatoes. There is no single one of those people who chased whoever was selling tomatoes there who's selling tomatoes today. Be aware of these criminals who are masquerading as people who are unemployed and saying Zimbabweans are taking away their jobs. They are not looking for any job. They are thugs. In Alexander, they chase people out of houses and put others in, take money from even from the so-called foreigners. They say they rent these houses to the so-called foreigners. If they can't pay, they chase them out of those houses like dogs, put other foreigners in the same houses, take money from them. During the day, they say, no, foreigners have taken RDP houses. But they are the ones who have chased away the original owners of those houses, rented them out to Zimbabweans and Mozambique people. From there come and say, they are even taking RDP houses. There is no Zimbabwean who can be given an RDP house. Any Zimbabwean in an RDP house was given by South African. So we must tell the truth. These Somalians that you are talking about, the shops they occupied. My grandmother's house has got a shop in front. That shop was closed for a very long time. They rented it out to a Somalian. He rented the shop. They fought with that Somalian. They kicked him out. That shop is closed again. Why can't one of us, because these people have taken our shop, now that they are out, why are you not going in to go and sell the way they were selling in that shop? They moved from that shop, they went into another yard, built a spaza shop, they are selling from there. They did not go and build at the house in someone's yard. A South African allowed them to come and build a spaza shop there and sell there. The day we're unveiling the tombstone of my grandmother, Josie went there and said, hey, this shop must close. Or Somalians were busy for security, it must not sell. It was not a Somalian who came to complain to me. It was a South African who said to me, these people who are renting from me, they are told to close the shop. And if they close the shop, I can't get money because they pay me every day. It was a South African arguing the case of Somalians. Now we are told these are bad people. We don't want them to take our shops. But the shops are given by South Africans. The spider shops are rented out to them by South Africans. We must know what we want. And be careful of criminals who are masquerading as genuine people who are fighting for us only to find that they are pursuing a criminal agenda. So fighters, let's go and educate our people. It will not happen now. We must never stop to dream and educate our people. Our dream is real. Our dream will be realized in our lifetime. And that dream is of economic freedom in our lifetime. But economic freedom in our lifetime will never happen, I can guarantee you, in South Africa if it doesn't happen in other African states, because we depend on each other. Imagine if Mugabe took the land. When the whites ran to South Africa, we did the same. When they ran to Mozambique, Mozambique does the same. And then when they ran to Swaziland, Swaziland does the same. They were going to negotiate. They were going to say, now we can see this is a real problem. We failed Robert Mugabe. That's why they went for him. That's why they could impose sanctions on Robert Mugabe and Zimbabwe. But if the whole African continent had joined Mugabe and said, the land now belongs to us, they were not going to sanction the whole of Africa because they depend on Africa for Europe and America to survive. So, comrade, equip yourself with those tools of analysis. Know where you stand. If you stand for principle, you will never be shaken by populists who claim that the EFF is a populist organization. Because if we were the populist organization, what is trending now every day on Twitter is that no, these foreigners must go. We would have joined that and said these foreigners must go because we are not an organization of principle, but we are a populist organization. But because we are not a populist organization, we don't care whether the trending topic is foreigners must go or not. We disagree with it even when it is trendy because we are a principled organization. So fighters, let's stick to the principle. Victory will come because of consistency. We are growing younger generation that will stand with us and that will liberate Africa, that will know that the whole of Africa is one country and it needs one president, one currency, one strong military that will fight anyone who wants to destabilize the peace in Africa. Amam.